to the Spirit. I'm growing from the Spirit, and it's showing to the Spirit. I'm walking with the Spirit in front of me. Everybody, come on. I'm walking with the Spirit, and I'm talking to the Spirit. I'm learning from the Spirit, and turning to the Spirit. I'm growing from the Spirit, and it's showing to the Spirit. I'm walking with the Spirit in front of me. When I find myself in one of those situations that's leading to some kind of drama or confrontation, I'll go within and get plugged in to my friend before it's too late. I put the Spirit in front of me to make those crooked places straight. When I'm walking with the Spirit and I'm talking to the Spirit, I'm learning from the Spirit and turning to the Spirit. I'm growing from the Spirit and showing to the Spirit. I'm walking with the Spirit in front of me. When I find myself in one of those situations when I don't know what to do and got no explanation, I go within and get plugged in for revelation. 10 times out of 9 things will work out fine without my participation. I'm walking with the Spirit, I'm talking to the Spirit, I'm learning from the Spirit, I'm turning to the Spirit, I'm growing from the Spirit and showing to the Spirit. I'm walking with the Spirit in front of me. Take it, man, let's do it. Good feeling about this next one. Here we go.
Jeff, you can sing really high. I love that. Jesse, can you turn me up a little bit? This is the piano.
You're the feeling I cannot deny. You're the fire that makes me come alive. It's a love that I can't hide. It's a burning deep inside wherever I go. Wherever I go. Clap with us, come on. I got that good feeling kicking me out of my chair, dancing like I don't care. I got that good feeling, woo! Shouting out cause I can't contain it. I got to tell somebody, gotta tell somebody, gotta tell somebody, gotta tell somebody, yeah. You're the sun that's lighting up the sky. You're the thunder waking up the night. The sound of living truth. It's the beat that makes me move wherever I go. Wherever I go. I got that good feeling kicking me out of my chair, dancing like I don't care. I got that good feeling, shouting out cause I can't contain it. I got to tell somebody, gotta tell somebody, gotta tell somebody, gotta tell somebody, I got to tell somebody, somebody, gotta tell somebody.
Thank you for that inspiring music. Yes, so good morning, everyone. All right, we at the Riverside Center for Spiritual Living acknowledges that we gather on the ancestral lands of the Kauai, Gabrielino, Tumva, Keech, and the Pachanga peoples. We commit to live in right relations, to love our neighbors, to seek justice and loving kindness, and to walk humbly on this land. We recognize our oneness so that we may decolonize our minds and set each other free from the pain of racism and violence to live better as Great Spirit intended, in harmony with nature and with one another. So again, good morning and welcome to the morning table. I am Daryl Prince. Love lives here at Riverside CSL, where together we rise. All right. I'd like to say hello to everyone joining us on our live stream and on Zoom today. I'd like to remind everyone on Facebook to join us in the Zoom room for the discussion portion of our service. I want to remind everyone here in Johnson Hall to please put your phones on silent so that our time together is uninterrupted. Now let's ground ourselves in unity for a moment and say our focus statement together. We embolden people to live their highest potential through the transformative power of love. And are there any birthdays for December coming up? Any birthdays? All right, we got several. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
December babies.
Happy birthday to you. Woo. All right. All right, and then are we celebrating any anniversaries this month as well? All right, okay. How many? 30 years on Christmas Eve. Okay, all right. Okay, you got a double whammy coming then, right? You got your anniversary. Okay. All right. Well, that's wonderful. Congratulations to you both. All right. Now let's get everyone up and moving with some music.
You can sing with me, you guys. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it. The world didn't take it away. Can't take it away. No, it can't. This strength that I have, the world didn't give it to me. Sing with me now. This strength that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This strength that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it. The world can't take it away. This love that I have, the world didn't give it to me. No, no, no. This love that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This love that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it. The world can't take it away. Pride, we got it. This pride that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This pride that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This pride that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it. The world can't take it away. Peace, we got this. This peace that I have, the world didn't give it to me. No, no, no. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This peace that I have, the world didn't give it to me. World didn't give it. The world can't take it away. We're going to sing that again. The world didn't give it. The The world can't take it away. Thanks for singing along.
Good morning, everyone. I am Ed Ryan, one of your licensed spiritual practitioners here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. I'll be available for a brief moment of prayer after the service, located in the prayer room in the lobby. Please don't leave here with anything on your heart this morning. I would love to pray with you, and I absolutely know that prayer works. Now, there's a candle in the center of your table. I invite you to light it together with me now. And as we come together in conversation this morning, this candle is a reminder that when two or more are gathered, a greater wisdom is available to us. We experience a deeper love, and our own light shines brighter. Now please allow this music to take you into the silence, followed by this morning's invocation.
Peace, light, love in me. Peace, light, love in me. Here in the silence of this quiet hour, sweet words of wisdom fill my ears. Your words like water keep my soul sustained. Let them rain, let them rain. Peace, light, love in me.
I hold your presence here inside of me. I rest in knowing you are here. Brighter than 1,000 stars across the sky. How you shine, how you shine.
Peace, light, love in me. Peace, light, love in me. Peace, light, love in me. Peace, light, love in me.
So I just invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable in doing so. And let's just take in a deep breath. And then exhale.
releasing any cares and worries of the day. As we recognize that peace, light, and love is the truth of who we are. We recognize that peace, light, and love is God. We know that God is all there is. It is that peace that passes all understanding, that light that leads the way, that love that is back of all things, supporting and sustaining all life and all creation. And I know that we are each one with this peace, light, and love. We are one with God. That inner light resides within us. And as we allow it, it shines bright. And so I know that this day, we are moving forward into that light. We are moving forward into a greater expression of ourselves. We're allowing ourselves to let go of any disappointments, of anything that does not look like peace, that is outside of our own window. For we claim here and now, this day, peace inside. The peace that passes all human understanding. The peace that is God. And we let go and allow ourselves to flow into that peace, knowing that it is the truth. Knowing that no matter what any outside appearances may seem, the truth inside is that peace. It is that oneness. It is that wholeness. It is God. And we know that God is always there, supporting and sustaining and guiding us on our way. And that our pathway is illuminated in that light of God and that love of God. And that we are always guided, guarded, and protected on our way. And so we choose now to step forward and move forward in our lives, allowing God to express in the most beautiful and splendid ways, allowing God to be made manifest within ourselves. And in doing so, we are able to move up that spiral of life. And though we may fall down at times, through the support of God, and through the support of God as those individuals, of family and friends that support us, God shows up through them, and we show up for each other, allowing ourselves to fall down, but helping each other to get back up and move forward into that light. And so I know that as we do so together, we express our greatest and highest good, and we do so with love and with gratitude. And for this I give great thanks, and together we say, and so it is.
I am made of the light that hung the stars in the night, a perfect thought since time began. I am one with the love that's holding all of us. His power in my hands. I I am called by the voice that speaks of truth and joy, forever blessed where I stand. I am, I am. I am made of the light that hung the stars in the night. A perfect thought since time began. I am, I am one with love that's holding all of us. Its power in my hands. I am, I am. Here we go. I am called, oh, by the voice that speaks with truth and joy, forever blessed where I stand. I am, I am, I am, Good morning, everyone.
Well, thank you, Jason. Well, first thing I want to acknowledge is December 1st. Can you imagine? There's 11 months passed by. And then I also want to acknowledge these beautiful trees created by Reverend Jeff and Dinah. So isn't it lovely up here? It's beautiful. So thank you. It's wonderful that we have creative people in our congregation and that love to serve. So, again, thank you. So we're approaching 2025, right? Really fast here. And so I wanted to talk about some things that happened in 2024, this year that we're in now. So it was a leap year, right? How many people born the leap year? Nobody here? Okay, good. Huh? Married on it. How many years have you been married? All right. So now, and then 2024 was the lunar year of the dragon. Who's the dragon in here? And I actually, so 2024 year of the dragon. Taylor Swift kicked off her 2024 tour. She is the biggest pop cultural phenomena of the decade. Did you know that? 2024, dual emergence of the cicadas. You know, they only come up every 17 years, and some of them come up, well, the ones that are coming up, they're coming up together. There's 13-year cycle and 17-year cycle, and somehow they synced up, and they're coming up together. Well, they did already. And it hasn't been this occurrence since 1803. They go deaf in the Midwest with the cicadas. And April 8th was the Great North American Eclipse. We had the Paris Olympics. And then I saw somewhere where it says that 2024 was the quest for joy was amplified. So, not sure about that, but that's what it said. And then, of course, the big news in 2024 was the U.S. presidential election that happened. And so we know that in January, upcoming 2025, there'll be a new administration. And this will bring about some change in the government. So what I'm trying to get at is with this one is that change always happens. The one thing that we can be sure about is change. It's inevitable. So in Ecclesiastes 3rd chapter, 1st verse, it states, "For everything there is a season, and every time for every activity under the heavens." It means that there is a proper time for every event or experience in life, signifying the cyclical nature of time and the changing seasons of existence. A time for every season under the heavens is a phrase from the Bible, which I said. The key points of that, though, is that every aspect of life, from birth to death, joy to sorrow, has its designated time. And an interpretation of that is often used to encourage acceptance of life's nature, natural rhythm, and to find the meaning of each stage that we go through. So it is vital that when change happens, we remember our true nature and our true identities, right? You with me so far? And the nature of humankind is Christ. There's no place where we begin and God leaves off. Can I get an amen on that one? So, women? Women and amen, both. All right. In the Science of Mind, it said the Christ consciousness refers to the universal principle of God expressing through humanity, essentially signifying the potential for every individual to access the state of divine awareness and love, as exemplified by Jesus, the Christ, who is seen as the master teacher demonstrating this potential in its fullest, right? So this emphasizes that everyone is capable of experiencing this divine connection. It's not just for a select few. It's for all of us. So some key points to our Christ consciousness is our universal potential. It is not about worshiping Jesus as a deity, but recognizing the divine spark within every person. It's about living with love and compassion. The Christ consciousness is about living a life full of love, understanding, and compassion, mirroring Jesus' teachings, and assessing our higher self. Reaching this state involves tapping into one's higher consciousness and experiencing a deep connection with the divine. And Abraham Hicks says, tune in, turn in, and tap in, or something like that. Tune in, tap in, and turn on. So turn it on. So when we find God, when we can find God within ourselves, right? The power is one indivisible spirit, and we, you, me, we are a part of it. And it's not fragmented. It's not separate. But the essence is in each of us. So I want to talk about the people that are probably on live stream can't see that, but I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room, which is this suitcase here. So I'm going to ask a stupid question. How many people have suitcases at home? Raise your hand. And they come in handy, don't they? Especially when we're going on a trip. So all that stuff I said earlier, but I'm not exiting. I'm actually staying, but I bought the case for a reason. So I brought the case because I'm going to be packing up some things. And I want to encourage you to pack up some things as well. So, in order to get in alignment with all this packing up and releasing and stuff like that, I'm going to refer to the brilliant writings of Ed Ryan. He so brilliantly wrote this month in the Practitioner's Perspective, Higher Ground. Did anybody read it? And so he quoted Stevie Wonder's Higher Ground. Are you ready? Can we do this? Here we go. I'm so glad that I know more than I knew then. Gonna keep on trying till I reach the higher ground. Ooh. Till I reach my higher ground. No one's gonna bring me down. They're sure gonna try. I'm gonna go higher, higher. Are you ready? Can we do this? Here we go. So today, in moving towards that and moving forward, here I go. Today, I'm packing up some old ideas and beliefs, some beliefs and ideas that no longer serve me. I'm packing up fear and replacing it with faith. Reverend Jeff talked about it. You got to have faith. I'm going to pack up unforgiveness and replace it with forgiving. We had a whole series on forgiving. I'm going to pack up distrust and replace it with discernment. I'm going to pack up doubt and replace it with certainty. I'm going to pack up my limitations that goes on in my own head, and I'm going to replace it with unlimited potentiality. I'm going to pack up resistance, and I'm going to replace it with resilience. And so today we're moving forward. We're not looking back. So we're always at choice. We can move forward in resistance or we can move forward in resilience. Right? So resistance is about opposing something. It's about digging your heels in. We have challenges in our lives. We like things a certain way, don't we? And we don't like to change things. Even though they may no longer serve us, it's comfortable. And we don't want to, what they call, upset the apple cart. I mean, can I get a witness to that? So when we talk about resistance, we talk about opposition. Ernest Holmes says, when we resist, we bring about more of what we're resisting. When we focus our attention on what we don't want rather than what we do want. The law gives us what we focus our attention on. The law doesn't understand don't. It doesn't understand don't. And Byron Katie says, when we stop opposing reality, action becomes simple, fluid, kind, and fearless. So let's move into resilience. What is resilience? It's about strength, right? The capacity to withstand or to recover from difficulties. You got to have some toughness. A prominent example of this story, the biblical story of Job, right? He was resilient. I mean, he lost everything. He lost his wealth. He lost his children. He lost his health. But he maintained his, I gotta have faith. He maintained his faith. Some other stories highlighted resilience across different faiths includes the phoenix in Greek mythology. You know, they rise from the ashes. The story of Joseph in the Bible. Joseph experienced betrayal, imprisonment, and hardships, but ultimately rises to a position of power, showcasing resilience through forgiveness and unwavering faith. And that's one of my favorite stories. And I will watch it on YouTube over and over and over again because I just love when all his brothers show up after they've thrown him in a well and, you know, he took his coat, all that stuff that they did to him. And then when they saw him years later, they didn't even know who he was. But He had so much love and compassion for them, and he was rooted in his faith that he was able to forgive. So the Bhagavad Gita, also in Hinduism, Arjuna was the central character, and he faced all kinds of dilemmas. I mean, the families were fighting against each other. He didn't want to do this thing. But he stayed in spirit. His partner in crime was spirit. The parable of the sower in the Bible. So there's many. Also, and I also looked up Viktor Frankl, because he was one of the people that I had when I was in school, who was thrown into a concentration camp but survived. And what he discovers was that even in extreme circumstances, we do have a choice of action. And he states, in man's search for meaning, everything can be taken from a person, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. He maintained his dignity even in a concentration camp. So there are remarkable stories of resilience. I have a personal one. My sister, in 15 months, she lost 2 of her children. And when Daryl and I went to Florida to memorialize the last baby boy, 26 years old, my niece was in the hospital at the same time. So I was able to go see her. I hadn't seen her in years. Under 30. She's under 30. She's 39 years old. And she had suffered with type 1 diabetes for a long time. And as I was leaving and getting on an airplane, she was making her transition. 3 beautiful souls. And that was a hard one to swallow. But I see my sister, and I see her resilience. And I walked with her through this pain as much as I could, as much as anybody can when they're not experiencing it themselves. But I see how she is steadfast in remembering her boys and being there for her grandchildren. And so I call her from time to time, and I just talk to her, and I just let her talk. I just let her get out whatever she needs to say. I just am there. So I see her. And I see that she's fighting to find some sense of peace within herself. But I see her getting up every day, living her life, moving forward, loving on her grandkids and her daughter and the family. So resilience is in our divine nature. And there are some key spiritual aspects to resilience, with maintaining faith and belief in a higher power, even during hardship. And finding that inner strength through prayer, meditation, and spiritual practice. And accepting challenges as opportunities for spiritual growth. And then forgiveness and compassion towards oneself and others. And so I'm going to stop right here, and we can go to our tables. There's some questions on the tables that I'd like you to dive deep into. Okay, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Oh, 2 more minutes, and get the prayer requests from your table. And then we are charged with doing treatment for our table mates. You guys are looking at me funny, like y'all hadn't heard this before. We do this every week. Okay. I need my assistant. All right, we're going to go to some tables. Daryl's going to pick 2 out. Go to 3 today because we don't have.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll start right here. Who wants to? Allison, you've been volunteered.
Okay, well, let's see. On the first question about thoughts and feelings that arise when we contemplate change, resistance, fear, overwhelm, anxiety. Those are the things that we discussed. And the next question, what causes us to stay in the same place and not move forward? Well, again, fear, uncertainty, you're projecting out what could happen, what could go wrong, not wanting to let go, and dangers of the stagnation, depression, overwhelm. It can affect your health, both physical, mental, and spiritual, and just staying very hopeless. And then one thing that we can do to move forward, well, we each had specific kind of things that, from down to making phone calls or thank yous or not panicking over 10 million guests coming and cleaning your desk and, yeah, those sorts of things.
I can relate to that. We had some people over for
Thank you, Alice.
Thanksgiving. You won't believe all the stuff that ended up in the garage.
Okay, I'm going to be a little biased and grab our table. Ed, you want to?
We didn't get through all the questions, but we mostly concentrated on the first 2. And we did say for question 1, what thoughts and feelings arise was just overwhelmed from taking the first step. Or if you do take the first step and it doesn't go the way you wanted it to go, there's that feeling of giving up, or it's not going well, so I may as well not try, that kind of thing. And then for some of us, it was just resistance to change. We like things the way we like them, and we like things the way we are, and we don't want to change that up because we're comfortable with it. And then for the second one, what thoughts, feelings, and beliefs keep you from moving forward? Overwhelm, procrastination, fear, imposter syndrome, that you're not good enough, that you don't believe that you're good enough to take on this new challenge or whatever it happens to be. And just fear of the unknown in general. And we got to the third question, but weren't able to get into that too deeply. But we just knew that with stagnation, that's not really a place to be, because you want to embrace change, you want to embrace moving forward and not being stuck, because stagnation, if you feel like you're in stagnation, you're feeling stuck. So we need to embrace moving forward.
All right, thank you, Ed. Okay. And Karen, can I get you to? Okay, well, here you go, girl.
Okay, yeah, we had a robust discussion over here, but I think that I will try to sum it up the best I can. What thoughts and feelings within you rise within you when you contemplate moving forward? I just think that for the most part, you're asking the question, what's next? Question number 2, what thoughts and feelings and beliefs can you stay in the same place without moving forward? And I think a lot of it has to do with not living your best life, wanting to live your best life, and many times that will hold you back or cause you to stay in the same place because you don't know what your best life is. And what are the dangers that stagnation creates? I think that one of the things that it does, nothing in the universe ever stays the same. And I think that when you understand that change always occurs, even when you don't want it to occur, it's occurring anyway, then you realize, okay, well, I think either I'm going to get on the boat or I'm just going to stay where I am and let things change around me. But in the meantime, while you're thinking things are changing around you, you're actually changing.
All right, great. Thank you, Earl.
Thank you, everyone. I'll say so to wrap up, I really enjoy listening to what comes from the tables. So thank you guys for participating and, really going deep. So the wrap up is, our founder, Ernest Holmes, said he believed that life is an upward spiral. The spiral of life is upward, and evolution carries us forward. And so some tools that we have and we use and we talk about every week that we have in our toolbox is positive affirmations. You're speaking affirmative words in your life. Affirmative prayer, sacred study, get in classes, go to workshops, things like that. Sacred service, doing things for others. Like we did last week, all the food that we had come in. And then out there today is ornaments for children. So go and look at those. And then practicing the presence of God in everything that we do, even washing dishes, even the vacuuming the floor. Just be present. Be present. Practicing the presence. Okay, and then I have some quotes by Michelle Obama from her book, Becoming. And she says, becoming isn't about arriving somewhere or achieving a certain aim. She sees it instead as moving forward, a means of evolving, a way to reach continuously towards a better self. The journey doesn't end. And then Pema Chaldron says in her book, When Things Fall Apart, the spiritual journey involves going beyond hope and fear, stepping into unknown territory, continually moving forward, and just keep moving. And so I had this song come up in my head, and I'm taking a page out of Ed's book. And the group was an R&B group, 1979, McFadden and Whitehead. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. So get your suitcases, pack that stuff up and send it away. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. There's been so many things that held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around because we're using those principles and those spiritual tools. I know we've got a long way to go, but where we end up, he doesn't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting ourselves together, and we're polishing up our act. Every time we come here, we're polishing up our act. If you ever felt held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. So don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want you to listen to every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got the groove. So through our practices of these teachings and the use of the tools, we move forward. And Dory from the Finding Nemo says, just keep swimming. She also says, yes, trust is what friends do. We're all friends here. Trust. Trust what we're saying to each other, what I'm saying, what Reverend Jeff says up here week after week is the truth of our being, the truth of your being. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, relax. Take a deep breath. Ed started with that this morning. Take a deep breath. And it's the ocean, silly. We're not the only two people here. We're here together. We're on this journey together. So let us move forward together. And so it is. Now I have your tools for thriving. So this week, set your alarm or an appointment in your calendar for a dedicated meditation or prayer break. Now I know that Seaside, Reverend Christian Sorensen, has at noon, when they're at work, they stop. They go out in the sanctuary and they do meditation. So we need to make time We need to set our calendars. I have alarm, my phone, I have an alarm about 10 minutes before I want to do anything, and then it reminds me that I was going to do that thing, and I put my little note in, because sometimes like, why is my alarm going off? I forgot. But I put my notes in there. So make time for spirit. And I know we talk about meditation and prayer and all that stuff, but I know we can get busy in our day. And things come up and happen, but make time, because it's your spiritual awareness and enlightenment and evolution that we're talking about. And when you evolve and we evolve, our world evolves with us. So contemplate the idea of moving forward and leaving anything that would hinder you behind, and see what happens to your energy, mental, emotional, balance, clarity, and focus. So do that. All right. Now, Daryl.
Okay, now is a sacred time of giving and receiving. Your conscious contributions to the center allows us to continue all of our wonderful work. You'll notice envelopes on your table for contributions. 2 or more tithing envelopes to the center, and the silver vessel where you place your contributions. Or another easy way to give is via text to give. Just send a text to 951-419-5858 with the amount you wish to contribute. You can also go to our website, riversidecsl.org, and click on the link in the upper right-hand corner under the tab Contribute. We are so grateful for our ongoing generosity. For those in Johnson Hall, please place what you're giving in the silver vessel and extend your hands towards the vessel, sending forth energy and blessing as we repeat the abundance affirmation together.
I
Give and receive freely and generously with an open heart and an open mind. The universe responds to me in kind. I know that my beloved community is richly blessed, and so it is.
All right.
Know the question. How many ways have I turned away from your word? How long have I been waiting in the water and I didn't even know I was wet? How long have you been talking to me and I haven't heard? But now I'm ready to receive your love. I'm ready to receive your love. Let your love rain down on me. I'm ready to receive it, ready to believe it. I'm ready to receive your love. I'm ready to receive your love. So let that rain rain down on me. I'm ready to receive. Woo! How many times have I prayed for the answer when I didn't know the question? How many ways have I turned away from your word? How long have I been waiting in the water and I didn't even know I was wet? How long have you been talking to me and I haven't ever really heard? But now I'm ready to receive your love. I'm ready to receive your love. So your love rains down on me. I'm ready to receive it, ready to believe it. I'm ready to receive your love. I'm ready to receive your love. Let your rain down on me. I'm ready to receive.
right, so I have a few announcements. Oh, thank you, Ben. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so I have a few announcements to make. First of all, I want to know who all wants to be a elf. Anybody want to be an elf? Anybody want to go to the North Pole and sit with Santa and help him make some toys, some gifts? Anybody besides me? Okay. Too cold. Okay. All right. Well, we got something wonderful. If you don't want to do that, you might want to do this. And we have our Secret Santa pickup, a child's wish list today. And we're going to bring unwrapped gifts on or before December 22nd to Santa's workshop. And so we have...
The girls picked that one.
The girls picked this one.
Yeah, the girls.
Oh, okay. The girls. Hi, girls. Okay. All right. So they picked Jayden, he's age 7, and he wants some clothes, size extra large. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Pants size 14 to 16.
Well, I gave you that because I just wanted to point out that I asked Dinah to take the girls out to pick an ornament, and they looked at every single one of them, and they chose the one that spoke to them because Jayden loves Spider-Man, and he loves art. So Zara loves Spider-Man, and Nyla loves art. So,
Oh, okay.
So there's ornaments out there.
All right. Okay. So the list is on the ornaments. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So you can pick an ornament and bring an unwrapped gift for the person or persons that you chose. Okay. We also have coming up the Walking the Path. So today with Ed, if you haven't been and walked a labyrinth before, it is just a wonderful, wonderful experience. I mean, you just kind of, for me, it just takes me away when I walk. I go to, I'm just kind of floating around when I'm walking that labyrinth. And it's just a spiritual event that just comes over you when you're on that path. So join Ed today. Yep, there's the address here on the screen, so you can talk to Ed also and get more information about that. But go out and support that with Ed. We have our Blue Holiday Service, and the Blue Holiday Service, we want to recognize any loved ones that we've lost in our families this year. Any pets, anything that was near and dear to our hearts, we want to, we're offering this service for you to come out and really get some blessings, get some affirmations, get some spiritual insight into loss and how we can keep moving forward, like Sonja says, in the midst of hardships like that. So come out and join us for that on Wednesday, December 4th at 7 p.m. All right, what do we got next? We got our quarterly animal memorial service. All right, so we have that coming up. And Jeannie, you want to tell us a little bit more about that? Okay. All right, it is on December 14th at 2 o'clock p.m. Okay, and so you can come out and give Jeannie your support on that, and support yourselves and your animals that you have. And I know for my family, we've had a bunch of different animals. So bring all your animals out that you want support on, and maybe not all. Like if you have an alligator or something like, you might not want to bring the alligator out, but just about everything else. All right, okay. What do we got next coming up? All right, and holiday celebration, yeah. So yesterday, Jabel had the Thank
you all for coming. You guys
Rocking
were amazing.
Christmas. We had a great time.
A full house.
Oh wow! They took us back, the band, and Jabel took us back to Aretha Franklin to Tina Turner. We even had a Queen's song. Austin, yeah. Oh, Austin
was
rocked
the
it
star.
out. I
Did
mean,
he do Sting too?
yeah, and you did Sting as well, right?
Sting, yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So what a performance. We just had a
And
great.
Sonja killed it yesterday, too.
Yes,
She
that's
was
right.
so good.
That's right, Sonja
You
too.
guys were all awesome. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, so we had a great time, and we got more fun for everyone coming up. And that's one thing I love about this center is that we're always doing something. We're always we have a good time. We have good fellowship and lots of activities by all of our talented people who just sharing those talents each and every week. So we're so blessed with that. So we have the holiday celebration coming up on December 22nd at 11 o'clock a.m.
It's our Sunday service.
It's our Sunday service. It's going to be our Sunday service. So,
Lots of music.
yeah, lots of music and fun and happiness there. So come on out for that. And then we have, after that, we have Santa's workshop coming up on Sunday, December 22nd. Same time?
12:30.
At 12:30, okay, 12:30 in Johnson Hall. So we're gonna help Santa out, but we're not gonna go to the North Pole to do it. We can turn the AC down here if you want to kind of simulate it. Okay, whatever. All right, we'll keep it normal. All right, and then we have the Kwanzaa celebration coming up on December 29th at 11 o'clock a.m. with Sonja and friends, Reverend Sonja and friends. So we had a celebration last year. It was a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to another one of those celebrations this year. We're going to have drumming, singing, dancing, you name it. So come on out and have some fun. And we have our White Stone ceremony on January 5th. And that is set your intentions for the next, the new year. And so we all know that we need to do that to help guide us and keep us on track for the whole year. So we're going to set that intention with the stone ceremony, and we're going to stick with it all year. I know we are, because we always do, right? Right? Okay, those New Year's resolutions, yeah, we got them. Okay, anything else, Sonja?
Oh, can I jump in real quick?
Yes,
Do you
you
mind?
okay.
You guys, I just want to say that we always do the Spirit of Christmas for Heal with Music, and today 7 families are coming with 30 children to get their gifts and their Christmas trees. And many of you have come. Leslie has come, and my beauty Jean came and wrapped gifts and did so many things for us. But today they're all coming at 1 o'clock. Not all of them at once, 1 and 3. So if any of you feel like staying on buying pizza for everybody and helping us help them shop for their little ones. But we're very excited to gift 40 families with veteran families with gifts and toys, and they're coming to shop for their babies. And so if you want to come be an elf with us, you can come down and help wrap. What they do is they go through the Christmas store, which we set up. If you haven't seen it, it's so cool. And then we have a Christmas tree room, and they get to pick their tree, and then they come to the wrapping room, and we wrap all their not that kind of wrapping, but wrapping. So we're going to wrap their gifts, and then we put them all in the car, and they go home. So if you're at all free this afternoon from 1 to 5, you can come at 3, you can come at 1. I will feed you. Thank you so much. And love you guys for everybody who's come. Leslie, Jean, thank you.
All right, we have an announcement that Leslie wants to make.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know it's a hospitality cry for help. So Cindy Lambert is on the mend, our beloved Cindy, who's been hosting hospitality or setting up. But we have others, Chester and tomorrow and James. But I have a sign-up sheet by the front desk out there. We need help, people with setup, cleanup, and snacks. So we have a feast today, but some days it's kind of slim pickings. So if you can just check out the sign-up sheet, even once a month, would be grateful for setup and cleanup, and I'll show you how to make the coffee and all that, anything. Okay, thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Okay, it's time for our, if I can get all the Leadership Council and practitioners to stand. And taking a deep breath and knowing that that spirit and power of the presence of God lives within each and every person here. Knowing that we are divine emanations of the One. Knowing that we are richly blessed. Knowing that we have the potential to step into the awareness of our own Christ consciousness. Ooh, it just feels so good to know that Spirit is in us as us. And that no part of us, our soul, has ever been hurt or harmed. That it is beautiful, it is shining. It comes from that one source, that source of love, peace, joy, happiness, abundance, perfect health, and wholeness. And so today we move forward in our knowledge of that. We take steps so we can change our conditions and just live what I heard Errol say today, live our best lives. And so we know and we focus on that. We focus on what is God's highest idea of our best life. And then we move forward in the direction of that. With love, compassion for others, for divine and sacred service. We do this. And so I'm just grateful for this opportunity today. Grateful for each of you who have come to hear the word of Spirit. Can you imagine all your good comes to you with grace and with ease? So just imagine. And let's move forward together so we can live better lives. We can have better communities. We can foster a world that works for everyone. And so I release this prayer. And so it is. So let's say our affirmation together on the screen. I move forward with confidence anchored in love. Let's say it together because I didn't hear you. I move forward with confidence anchored in love. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Sunday. Something wonderful is happening. Let's say it together. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it. I share it. I receive it. And I move love forward because love lives here. Thank you, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be with God, our Creator. We are family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Woo, woo, woo.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday.